So I make these videos because there are things that I wished that I had been taught when I was a first-time para. And I know that sometimes there's just things in life that you just learn as you go along in your career. But there are things that I saw over the years, things that helped with a student's behavior when they were in the classroom and in the school, and just little things that maybe others might not think about. It's no shade at anybody. Little things like when you walk into a room, to be careful what you're saying about that student. Or when you walk into their gen ed classroom, to make sure that the teacher has a desk for them with their name on it, to make sure that the teacher knows about that student's academic level before the student even goes into the classroom, to make sure that you're not spending your day or moments going, oh my gosh, you're so in trouble. Because it's not about the student being in trouble. Yes, the student is going to make choices. There's cause and there's effect. But there's, how am I going to get this student's body regulated? How am I going to fade the feeling of that student wanting to elope? How am I going to increase their work time? How am I going to shape this behavior? Getting on board with the parents. Maybe each month there's like a phrase that you can implement along with the parents. Try again is a great one. First thens are a great one. Anytime I walked into a room and they needed my help, my first question would be, what is the student working for? I like incentives. We all go to Albertsons. We all go to whatever grocery store we're going to. We get our points, right? We get our rewards. Well, what's the student's reward? What are they working for? So, or when you're in a group chat, if that stuff is still happening, refer to the student by their initials. Maintain the dignity. You're shaping the behavior. You have the coolest job. You have the most exhausting job. You have the most emotionally taxing, demanding job. You will get your hair pulled. You will get peed on. You will get yelled at. You will get sweared at. You will have things thrown at you, depending upon the level of behavior, depending upon the student. But there are ways to shape it. There are ways to communicate with the parents each month to say, okay, here's how we're doing this at school, and here's how you can do this at home. So many parents don't know. They don't know what you learn in RBT training. Like, they don't know what you learn in your personal development classes. They don't know. So all these little things, they add up for success in school.